Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm still 007 and I'm still at it. This is day 15. If you're new to the channel or you tripped over this with some kind of search like keto, diabetes, total knee replacement, hiking, 63-year-old man being crazy, you're at the right spot. So as you can see though, today, for those of you that are coming back, the view today is not what I'd hoped for. This is just an eerie kind of day. So I don't believe we're gonna have a lot of good views. It's supposed to rain pretty much all day, thunderstorms. But here we are. Gotta keep doing it. So for those of you all new, my trail name is 007 and I'm hiking the Appalachian Trail. I'm around 120-130 miles right now into it, this 2,197.4 mile journey, and I'm in North Carolina. Already went through Georgia, so I'm getting there. Of the 14 states, I've got one down, and I'm in my second right now. I'm 63 years old. Had total knee replacement in both knees same time about 8 years ago. I'm a diabetic, and about a little over, well, January a year ago, I tripped over this doctor on YouTube who talked about how you can reverse type 2 diabetes with a low carb diet. So I adopted a low carb diet. I call it keto. It's probably not traditional keto, but yeah, I adopted that diet. Went from 50 to 80 units of insulin twice a day to no insulin, and I still take metformin and Jardiance. So I'm working on getting off that. But it was important to me not to get off that diet because I didn't want to carry insulin along the Appalachian Trail. That's problematic because you got to keep it cool. And so yeah, I get resupplied by my wife, also trail name Moneypenny. And so yes, James Bond did marry Moneypenny. I just thought that was funny. Anyway, so every day I post a little bit of, you know, my life on the trail, how I'm dealing with blood sugars, my knees and so forth. I started 20 March, but I had to take 2 weeks off because I strained a quad tendon, ligament, something. So took 2 weeks off, it healed up, and I'm back. That was around day 9, and this is day 15. So, and it's working well right now. So welcome to the channel. Hope you enjoy the ride here, and I'll come back to you. Oh well, let me tell you what I'm doing. So I normally start early in the morning because I like to see the sunrise. That didn't happen today. The early morning started all right, but the rain that was supposed to be here 1 to 5 a.m. and then let off started about 6 a.m. just as I was getting my tent packed up. So I thought, well, I'm in it now. So me and Trip is the guy I'm hiking with. He's a little bit behind. He doesn't get up as early as me, but he's faster than me, so he'll catch me here in a little bit. We're doing 12 miles today. 6 miles is down to the Nantahala Outdoor Center, also known as the NOC or the NOC. Got to stop there because I need a permit for the Smoky Mountains, so I can pick it up there. Got to have that. And then we got another 6 miles up to Sassafras Gap Shelter, which is where we're planning to stay today. So a total of 12-mile day. But we are definitely going to take a little break down here at the NOC. They got a restaurant down there, an outdoor shop, but it's more kayaking kind of stuff. But still, you got a place to eat and get dry for a little bit. So that's kind of the plan. I don't know what today's going to bring as far as views, but I guess we'll see what the day brings all together. Right. Trail just looks crazy today. Being wet, it's a different, and the fog all around us. Should probably pay attention here. You gotta watch now because the rocks are wet, roots are wet. So, and I'm going downhill today, at least half of it. So I gotta watch my step all along the way. But I can see, I don't know, oh, that's down in the valley there. You know, the rain let up just a little bit here. I'm not getting my hopes up, but I can see a little bit down there. I don't know if it comes up on the camera. I guess we'll find out together. You just know if it was a clear day like normal, this would have been freaking awesome. It's still pretty cool what I can see, just not much. And we're on this point up here, looking way down there. All right, let's get back to walking. So I thought take this chance to slow down rain a little bit. Talk about this thing right here. So it's called a Garmin InReach, and there's a couple different models. You'll see a lot of people have one that's a lot smaller. That's called the Garmin InReach Mini. This one is called the Garmin InReach Explorer Plus. There's a lot of other different companies that make items like this. This thing, it's a satellite communication device basically. And what I do, I turn it on in the morning, I turn tracking on, I send a message to Moneypenny and my kids, and all through the day they're able to track me. They'll show a little map, and I think right now I have it set for every hour, drops a pin so they can kind of see where I'm at, keep up with me. The other big thing that it does is there's an SOS button. I don't know if you can see it right here. So once I registered this thing, if I hit that SOS button, they're going to send emergency services, search and rescue, whatever, to get me. So it's kind of a peace of mind thing, part of my risk assessment on, you know, how I can mitigate some things. So that was definitely a part of it. I went with this model because it has a bigger screen, so it's easier for me to read. That InReach Mini, really small. It also has a map that I can pull up, so if everything falls apart on me here, I can pull this map up and navigate with that. So that was a big thing. And then I've seen a couple reviews that the battery on this, it's rechargeable, will go about 10 days, where the InReach Mini doesn't quite get that far. And so that was a big deal. And while I haven't taken it 10 days without charging it, I have done, I guess, 5 or 6 days, and then I still have 40-50% on the battery. So I have no doubt it'll make it 10 days, which is kind of key for me because I got a few electronics, you know, I got to charge, and you know, if I got one less, you know, or one that I don't have to worry about as much, that's a big deal. So yeah, so that's this thing. You know, the other thing it does, it does connect to my iPhone, so I can actually send the messages from my iPhone. And I can, depending on the plan, you get a subscription with it. You know, you buy it, and then it's a subscription. I want to say I'm paying, I don't know, like either $38 or $50 a month. But I can suspend that subscription, so I'm only paying it while I'm out here hiking the AT. But with the subscription I got the all access with emails, or text, I mean. So I can text, I have unlimited text, and that's been a lifesaver already, because I have AT&T, which is not the phone plan to have if you're hiking the Appalachian Trail. Verizon seems to be the winner right now, but a lot of times I don't have a signal, but I can just plug the number into this and send a text over my Garmin. Now it's not as quick as your regular text, you know, it's not immediate. Sometimes it takes a couple minutes to get the satellite back and whatever, but yeah, I've been able to get my shuttle driver to when I was getting pulled out with my injury, my quad injury, and when I didn't have cell service. So for that, it's already kind of paid. Well, I wouldn't say pay for itself. They're expensive. I don't recall what this one was. I know it's the InReach Mini. You probably spend about 200 less. So, but something to think about. You know, that's why I like this one. So that's what it is for those of you that've been wondering. You can see the water just running down the trail like a river. There's just no way to not get your feet wet with this. Even at these lower levels, man, it's still good views. Just see through the trees there with the clouds lifting. Rain's let up. Not sure how much longer it'll be, but I got about 2 miles till the NOC. How you doing, my friend? No need to hide. I'm gonna leave you right there. Seems like a good spot for you. Almost there. Can hear them. Down at the knock. Got this cool little bridge. Oh, another water spigot. Should be easy to get water today with the rain we had. Alright. Looks like we made it to the knock. Cool sign. I've actually driven by here before, but I've never walked in or stopped. See what the sign says here. Welcome hikers. General store, food and beer. Wow, they're speaking my language. Nantahala Outdoor Center. So the days get much better. Had breakfast at the River's Inn. Big old omelet with extra pork and bacon, and man, it was good. So I got my Smoky Mountain permit. Gonna walk across the bridge here, hang out in the sun for a little bit, waiting on Trip to get his permit. So Teach and a couple folks are over there. Just gonna go over and hang out with them for a few minutes before we start hiking. Well, we're leaving the knock, and now we got about 6-7 miles of up. So here we go. Appalachian Trail North. Cross the railroad tracks.
The best time we've had so
Fontana
far.
Dam, 27.6 miles. Yay. Well, here's something I haven't seen yet on the trail. Huge rock. I'm sure 5-Stack would have a story about it. Where it came from. You have to follow 5-Stack's video to know what I talk about. He's in the rocks. Let's just say that. Well, this is a fun part of the trail. I don't know that I like this. Oh, pole got stuck. Goodness, this isn't very long. Whoa, shit. Okay, no bloopers. Here we go. All right. This is a good view right here.
Yeah, if you like, we can just move some more stuff out.
No, you guys are good.
Bye.
So we, from the knock, it's almost 6 miles up here. We're at 4.7. It's been a lot up. Good to have a view like this to make it a little more worth it. Seeing as how coming down we didn't get views in the rain. Awesome. Another great view just a little ways up from the last one. Look at the sun with the clouds down there. That's freaking. I don't know if the camera does this justice, but we've been climbing up for 4 hours. Or no, I'm sorry, 4 miles, over 4 miles. Actually, we've been climbing up, hold on, 4.86 miles. And this is the top up here, I hope. Although, old teammate of mine, never think you're at the summit. But I'm doing this for you, Lauren. Want to see some kind of elevation? I'm trying. I don't know if you can tell that down, but that's straight. And yes, I'm sweating my ass off right now. But we're almost there. And every time I climb one of these big mountains, it just goes into my little pack. So when I see another one, I think, I've already done a bunch like that one. This is nothing. And this ain't Albert Mountain, that's for damn sure. All right, let's see what the top looks like. Well, we made it to the top, but no big view to look at. All the trees, you know, everything's hiding the views. So I guess that view I had was the best it's going to get. And just for the record, we climbed almost 500 feet in elevation from the last video where I thought we were all but at the top. So my old teammate was right. You're never at the top. I remember that back in the military. I said, we're almost at the top. Old Craig, those who know, he told me you are never at the top, man. If you start thinking that way, they're gonna crush you. The mountain will crush you. So, another lesson learned. But now we're heading down. We got about half mile to Sassafras Gap shelter and get tent set up and wrap up day, what are we at, 14, 15, I don't know. Sassafras Gap shelter, we made it. It's a 12-mile day right there. There's a shelter down the, you can see it through the trees there and the privy in the background. I don't know where the water is, but man, it's a long day today. Started at, man, let me get by. Started at 6:30 this morning. Now we stopped at the knock for, I probably spent, not 2 hours, but close there, get my permit for Smokies and, man, breakfast, which was probably not the best idea. I'm gonna put a picture of what I ate for breakfast after this in the picture section. So I had an omelet with bacon, sausage, ham, and then bacon on the side. Oh, it was good. But after the knock, then we walked 6 miles up, and I mean, I got my money worth out of that bacon because I think I ate it 4 times. So eating some greasy stuff before you go walking up freaking mountain, probably not the greatest idea, just in case you were wondering.
Early sun and the biggest sky greets hills that I have ever seen. These old stone walls and the ones they're holding, the only place I want to be.
Hey everybody, gonna wrap up day 15 here. Whew, what a day. I started at Wesser shelter, came down about 6 miles to the knock, Nantahala Outdoor Center. Spent some time there, got my permit for the Smokies. Riverbend restaurant is there, and there was a still picture you've seen of what I ate for breakfast. That was about 9 o'clock. So I didn't eat anything before I left camp, mainly because just as I get normally I sit down, have coffee, relax a little bit, and then go. And then around 9:30 I'll eat my snack, and then 12 I eat lunch, and so forth. That didn't happen this morning for a lot of reasons. One, it started pouring just as I got everything loaded up. So I thought, all right, I'm heading down. So 6 miles, got down there around 9. I left at 6:30, all good. Got my permit, went into the restaurant, had that huge omelet with half of a freaking pig of bacon, and so I had a meat omelet with cheese, ham, bacon, and sausage, and then a side of bacon, and 3 delicious cups of coffee. Then Trip got down there about an hour after me, got set up. Yeah, he ate as well, and then we knew we were doing the next 6 miles coming out of there. So it was all 6 miles up, and rain stopped, sun came out, and typical here in North Carolina, got humid as all get out. When I looked, it was 84 degrees at one point, hot and humid, and walking up that mountain, so we were suffering. So we ended up at about 12.6 miles today. Right now, total for the Appalachian Trail, I'm at 144. Sorry, I smile because I just still find that hard to believe. Elevation, we climbed about 3,800 feet today, and that's kind of significant because so tomorrow we're going to go higher than today, but we are right now at 4,391 feet. So tomorrow we're going up to 5,062 feet first thing in the day. Today our highest was 4,700 feet, but we started at 1,700-ish, somewhere in there. So we climbed 3,800 feet today, that 6 miles, and man, it kicked our butt. So my blood sugars, this morning I was 120 before I packed up. I haven't ate all day other than that omelet that you've seen the picture of, and I have 1 protein bar. So my blood sugar right now, I didn't eat at noon. I didn't check my blood sugar at noon. We're too busy climbing a freaking Mount Everest out here. My blood sugar just a second ago was 95. So, it's understandably low. I'm getting ready to eat everything I was planning on eating today, because the thing that, when I stop at a restaurant and eat now, I'm right under 3,000 calories, right in that area. So that doesn't replace calories. That's the way I'm treating it. That's in addition to those calories. So that kind of helps me get ahead a little bit. So, so I'm getting ready to eat my lunch and my dinner and my afternoon snack, so that I have those calories, because I need them, because I am definitely burning them. So yeah, it was a good day. Tomorrow we have a pretty significant climb, but it's short, and it's about 600 feet, I think. And then after that, it's a little down. So Trip and I kind of committed, I think, to walking with each other here for a little bit, at least for the next week. And we're looking forward to tomorrow. So if you like what you see, please hit the like button, hit subscribe, come along for the ride. And we're having a good time out here. It doesn't seem it all the time. Sure didn't look it this morning, but we are. All right, catch you tomorrow.